Imagine being crowned queen, then declared a traitor, leading an army, and vanishing from the history books. Asterisk, you've heard of Cleopatra, but what about the woman Rome tried to erase? The one who nearly brought down an empire? Today we uncover the truth behind the forgotten queen who led an ancient rebellion so powerful it shook the foundations of Rome itself. I'm not a historian, just someone obsessed with lost stories. But trust me, this one was buried for a reason. And now, prepare to be shocked by what time tried to forget. Meet Cartimandua, Queen of the Brigantes, a Celtic tribe in Britain. She ruled at the height of Roman power. She wasn't afraid to challenge it. Unlike Cleopatra, she didn't seduce emperors. She made alliances and broke them. Think of her like a chess master in a world run by kings. Asterisk that fortress you're seeing. That's where she planned her moves, quietly reshaping history. Asterisk, but why don't we know her name? Cartimandua was no warrior, or so we thought. She ruled through strategy, diplomacy, and bold political moves. Then came the rebellion, a betrayal. Most people think only men led rebellions against Rome. But she did, and succeeded for years. So how did she do it? By playing both sides, until she couldn't anymore. In 60 AD, while Boudica burned Londinium to the ground, Cartimandua stood on the other side of the war. She handed Rome a key rebel leader, her own ex-husband. Imagine turning in your spouse to the enemy. That's the kind of power she had. Can almost hear the iron chains clinking, the sound of betrayal and survival. But nothing lasts forever. Then came the twist. Cartimandua fell from power, not from battle, but from scandal. She took a new lover, abandoned her husband, and sparked a civil war. Her people turned on her. Rome abandoned her. Historians wrote her off as weak, selfish, even dangerous. So was she a villain? Good question. Here's the truth. Asterisk Cartimandua was in T erased because she failed. She was erased because she succeeded. For decades, she kept Rome's enemies divided, giving the empire time to conquer others. When she finally lost control, the Romans could no longer contain the chaos. Asterisk, hear that thunder, that's the sound of rebellion rising. And it started with her. Asterisk, why was she written out of history? Because she defied every rule, a woman ruling without a man, queen choosing Rome over her own people. It's like a modern leader betraying their country, but surviving long enough to tell the story. Records were destroyed, statues removed, names rewritten, but clues remain, hidden in ruins, scrolls, and whispers of legend. Did you know some historians believe Cartimandua inspired later rebellions across Europe? Her story lived on, not in books, but in memory. Asterisk, look closely at that coin. See the face? That might be her, watching history unfold from the shadows. Asterisk. Here's the secret. Cartimandua may have been the real reason Boudica rose up. Without her early rebellion, the Roman grip on Britain might never have weakened. We remember Boudica, but who gave her the opening? History gives credit to fire and sword. It's sometimes the real power lies in silence and strategy. So what do we take from this? That history doesn't just forget people, it chooses who to remember. Cartimandua was too complicated for simple records. It's too powerful to be ignored. Her legacy lives on in every leader who walks the line between ally and enemy. Asterisk, can you hear the wind blowing through those ruins? That's her story, still trying to be heard. Asterisk, next time you hear about ancient rebellions, don't just picture warriors in battles. Remember the queens who played the game and changed the rules? Hit subscribe now and drop a comment. Who's another forgotten queen you want us to uncover next? Because next time, we reveal how her rebellion changed the fate of an empire forever.